Sixers are on the up and up, but let's remember who built the foundation. Sam Hinkie deserves a lot more credit. I know this new management has taken them to new heights, but it all started with Mr. Hinkie.
Well, the fans in Philadelphia are reaping the rewards right now. A couple of cracks at the line now.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Deep right corner. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. Out of bounds off Ben Simmons. Josh Richardson. His first effort off the mark. Works it to Simmons. Joel Embiid buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Sixers have the basketball. Fires the 3. They have to keep him in their grasp.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Curry to Thompson. For 3. That one off the mark. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. 10-2 the score. That's rebounded by Embiid. Into the front court comes Simmons. Looking to make something happen. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Deep 2 there, won't go. Passed it off. Rises for the slam.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Warriors have the basketball. Thompson. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Simmons to Embiid. Gets it in the right corner. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
And he adds the free throw. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Going to launch beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time. 4-3. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Tobias Harris snatching it out of the air. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. Have to be careful inbounding the basketball. But good anticipation by the defense.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Raul Neto, guarded by Livingston. Willie Cauley-Stein, able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 12. Goes to the right side. Richardson. Josh Richardson. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Thompson. Those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Very little's gone right in this first quarter, but with that 3, you look at the scoreboard, they're back within 9.
And Ed, Rome was not built in one day. You can't rush the process. Just keep chipping away.
As we get things started here in the second quarter. Alec Burks. Thompson. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stand, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and shoulder bigs.
Here comes the screen to Richardson. Oh, he had him there for a second. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Golden State at the controls. Alec Burks with the slam. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Lets it fly from long range. If he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here comes the screen. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Warriors basketball. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Over to the right side. Josh Richardson. Josh Richardson. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
I got him.
Here comes the screen. To Embiid from long range. And it's Looney there to grab the rebound. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Sixers call for time as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Simmons to Embiid. To Tobias Harris. Richardson to Simmons. old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And he'll head to the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. It's Golden State basketball. Thompson, great feed to Russell. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the
Embiid. Oh, had him going there for a second. Deep left corner to Simmons. Offensive board. Straight on look. Horford. Off the mark. No good. Oh, and a putback.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
Won't go. To Horford. Beyond the arc for three. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Curry. Goes to the left side. Green. Rebound comes down to Simmons. Simmons into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Horford, and it's cleared by Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Wow, 7 threes in this first half alone. This could be an all-time performance.
And the record is only 13. He's better than halfway there. But as a shooter, you have to remain lost in the battle. And you're only as good as your last shot. Don't beat that record, destroy it.
He'll beat you time and time again. It's Horford with the three.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Curry. Not getting the bounce. And Jay, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia.
Last 2 minutes.
Simmons to Horford. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Smooth part of his game. Al Horford drills the catch-and-shoot three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
First half comes to an end, and the 76ers have to be feeling good. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Curry. Steph Curry. Consistent effort. He's at 50%. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Simmons. Nice pass to set things up, and throws it down.
See, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
Play some D, play some D.
Simmons to Richardson. Oh, they call the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Richardson. To Horford. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Curry. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Simmons to Horford. For three. Buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Horford. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Russell to Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. Here's Simmons with it up top. His team leads it by 10. Harris. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. Steve Kerr will change it up. Simmons has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Thompson. Textbook defense. To Simmons. Richardson. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense. Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. Warriors have it. Alec Burks to Sean Livingston. From long range. Off the mark. To Simmons. Won't go down. Thompson. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and
Substitution being made in this one. Now a steal by Philly. Almost unlucky bounce to Green. Gets it in the right corner. Joel knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Russell to Alec Burks. To Russell. Green. Missed it. Simmons with it. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Richardson. Josh Richardson. He's now 5 for 6.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
It's Embiid with the rebound. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
D'Angelo Russell, the rebound taken down by the Sixers. To Tobias Harris. Fires the three, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Russell. Rebound cleared by Philly. Josh Richardson. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
20-footer at the buzzer. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy. That's the end of the... It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Sixers control. Simmons. Beyond the arc for three. He's been waiting a long time for that one to go down.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Simmons. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Curry. No good. To Simmons. To Richardson. Cauley Stein sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Curry, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
A lackluster first half performance, but this half, you seem like a different person.
Simmons. Gets it in the left corner. Shot by Simmons won't fall. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guy's down big. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Philadelphia with the basketball. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Oh, a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Watch cutter.
Simmons. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Richardson. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Embiid to Horford. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebounds brought down by Cauley Stein. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down a bundle. Knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Screen coming.
Coming left.
Richardson fires the three. Oh, he just continues to pour it in from downtown. He's 6 of 7 from 3.
This is probably the time that you adjust your defense, maybe play some zone, maybe a box someone, or maybe just double team.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 13, Alec Burks.
D'Angelo Russell. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tobias Harris. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
The assist.
Possession lies with Golden State. Trying to cash in. Now a shot by Thompson, no good. Deep left corner. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
He can't get past the defender. Simmons to Richardson. Here comes the screen. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia to Horford. Draymond Green with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Curry won't go down. Josh Richardson. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Curry smothering D. Sixers have the basketball and too much contact.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3. Golden State Warriors are in the penalty.
Simmons with a shot. That won't go. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
The Sixers are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone. Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. And scores.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Kevin Durant has it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Kevin Durant nails it from downtown.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Harris to Simmons. 4-3. His first effort off the mark. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Irving. Al Horford snares the rebound. to Simmons. Add 2 points to the board.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Here comes the screen. He's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
AD with the rock.
My ball.
Probing the defense. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Durant had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Richardson. Harris.
Screen, on your right.
To Horford. Has a look. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down 2. To Durant. Shot clock winding down. Durant. And it's Simmons to claim the rebound. Simmons with it. Leads a bucket. Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Here's a chance from long range. Kyrie Irving missed his first. That one goes.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Irving to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant. Can't connect. It's no good. Harris to Simmons.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
Another chance. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Irving buries it. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Durant. Off the iron. No good. To Jordan. Durant. Yes. Give the advantage pitch to the shooter.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality, positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
DeAndre Jordan pins it. And a throwdown.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the three.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
The shooting in that first quarter was white hot. It's got to be hard to think these teams can keep up that pace in the second.
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players would drive me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just going there.
Okay, well, you win.
Irving brings the ball up court. Simmons with it, trailing by 4. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Irving shakes free and hits.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Simmons around the perimeter. Fires the three. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. Oh, emphatic slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Kyrie across the timeline. He'll run the offense. For 3, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
The drive, right to the basket. Jared Allen snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Nets have the basketball. Ben Simmons with the block. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for the Brooklyn Nets, number 7.
Irving. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Simmons. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Durant. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Kevin Durant with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Durant with the basketball up top. It's an 8-point lead. Going to launch beyond the arc. Ooh, he'll take that.
This is a game of waves. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
And best of all, Tier 3. You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
Time to shuffle things things up.
For Brooklyn, number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Harris to Simmons. Kevin Durant tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And stuffs it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Nets have it. Durant. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. In the front court comes Simmons. His team down 9. Horford to Simmons. Fires the 3, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Irving to Durant. From long range. Wow, 7 threes in this first half alone. This could be an all-time performance.
And the record is only 13. He's better than halfway there. But as a shooter, you have to remain lost in the battle. And you're only as good as your last shot. Don't beat that record, destroy it.
Horford to Tobias Harris. Kevin Durant with the rock. Beyond the arc for 3. He buries it.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Durant across the timeline. His guys up by 15. Lets it fly from long range. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend. Boom, baby.
Simmons. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. To Dinwiddie. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Drains it. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Oh, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Durant, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. Harris to Richardson. It's Embiid. Gets a look. Can't hit. The follow won't go either. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys holding the big lead. 4-3. Trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. Harris, and a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
To Horford. Simmons. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Embiid. Here's a chance from long range. Not getting the bounce. Durant. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot. Kevin Durant. Dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Durant. Tobias Harris. Huge block. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tobias Harris. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. To Richardson. Free throws coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's Brooklyn's ball. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Embiid. Kicks it around the perimeter. For 3. That won't go.
I ain't missing no more. I got him. Here we go.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
It's good. Not necessarily his comfort zone. They dared him. He scores.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Fires the 3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Josh Richardson. And the rebound taken in by Jordan.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Sixers have the basketball.
Lock up.
Simmons to Richardson. Takes stock of the floor. Oh, he had him there for a second. Goes to the left side. Horford. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Durant across the timeline.
Oh, yeah.
Looking to make something happen. Jumper's good.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Slam dunk. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though. Me neither. All right.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Durant. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Horford knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Sixers have it.
No emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Brooklyn's got it. From long range, Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the 3.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Simmons into the front court. Down a bundle. Horford to Simmons. Josh Richardson. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Entering the game for Brooklyn, number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Durant. Snared by Embiid. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys down big. Embiid to Richardson. Beyond the arc for 3. And Josh Richardson, zero hesitation on that one. Buries the 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Kevin Durant has it. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Durant. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. Lets it fly from long range. That's the record. His 14th three-pointer in the game.
We have a national weather warning, excessive heat on the court.
Simmons to Richardson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Durant. He just continues to knock him down from deep. That extends his NBA record for one game.
He's just shattering that thing. But he's a very smart player. Look for him next time, maybe to give you a head fake, crack into you, get to the free throw line. This guy is a proven scorer.
Horford to Tobias Harris. Trying to cash in. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Irving. Rebound Horford. He throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Durant. It's good.
And Ed, when you have 7-footers roaming the perimeter who shoot over 40% from the three-point line, why take twos?
All 5 can shoot it at any given time. 4-3. That's not his range. It's no good.
Here we go. Here we go.
Nothing going here on that drive. Al Horford able to recover with the block. That misses with a second to go. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.